Hello! How are you? It is Monday. Why is this always a problem? It is Monday. It is 7 p.m. and it's time for our November live stream. Hello. Hello, Rob. Good to see you. Lovely emotes. Lovely emotes. Hi, Phil. Good to see you. Yes, happy 1,000-ish video. I have released around 1,000 videos on YouTube. And this is around the 1,000th, but isn't exactly the 1,000th because I don't know how they're counting. And I've got a couple of videos that aren't on YouTube anymore. So, yeah, it's around 1,000. Like, it's definitely more than 1,000. So, it's ridiculous. It continues to be completely ridiculous. It is a day of the week. It is a day of the week. So it is. Maybe a pot counted, yes. Yeah, I do enjoy how uncertain we are. If I was, I could have been counting this whole time, but I have not been. But it'll be around 1,000. I don't know if it's counting unlisted or, what's the thing that's more unlisted than unlisted? Private. I don't know if it's counting unlisted and private videos, but I also think I've got at least one or two that are deleted completely, so it's definitely not counting those. So, thank you for all the hard work to make them for us, though. Thank you very much for watching them. Thank you very much for watching. It's been really, really fun. And here's the next 1,000, eh? A lot of fine content. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. You're very kind. I'm sure I have watched them all. Crikey. Crikey. Apart from the ones that are gone completely, Phil. That's quite something. But yes, thank you for the support and for watching. Went through the playlist for the ones I missed. Oh, cool. Cool. Wow. So many videos. That's a lot. You're still behind. That's okay, Rob. That's okay. I don't think you need to catch up. You're good. You're good. You're all good. But yes, it's good to see you all. I hope you're well. If you ever put those others up, I'll watch them too. Cool. No, they're not seeing the light of day. So the only videos I've ever deleted, there are quite a few from my early years that I am a little embarrassed of now because, it was before I knew how to talk to a camera and stuff like that. But the only videos that I've taken down are ones that I was embarrassed by and also are not like anything else on my channel. Those are the only things I've taken down. I think it's like, I know of two. I don't think there's any more, but there might be one or two more that I have removed from my memory. But like, there's plenty of others that, I am at the very least mildly embarrassed by and wouldn't watch again myself. But, they're still there because I now make better versions of them. Or have made better versions of them since then, in my opinion. I don't know, it's just different. Like, I feel like if somebody found that video and actually, by some miracle, liked it, they would be able to find better versions of it on my channel. So I'm like, I wanna give the chance to find the better ones. a bit later, once I knew how to speak to cameras and was slightly better at editing. I'm still not great at editing, but yeah, those which don't exist anymore, indeed. But yeah, there's still, I mean, like, if the video is more than a couple of years old, I'm a bit iffy on it, but yeah, I've kept them. Yeah, exactly, it's a skill I had to learn, and what a better way to learn than to, put the videos on YouTube, I never would have learnt if I had just done them just for me. So, there we go. But yeah, it's been really fun. It did freak me out a bit when you said I'd had 1,000 videos, because that's just a lot. And also I do make less than I used to, so I was a bit like, But yeah, I'm feeling better about it now. Dearie me. Good evening, Shelley. How are you today? I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've had a nice Monday. Oh yes, Hello and welcome to My Weekly Geekery, the show in which I talk about what's been going on in my geeky world over the past 7 days. There we go. I'm afraid that's probably not coming back at this point. I was so determined to bring it back for years, and I just can't see how I would do it now. But it was a good time and I really enjoyed it while it lasted, which was a long time. Good old geekery. Good old geekery. But crikey, 1,000 videos. Let's not think about that too much. That's a lot. I guess I'm not at 10 years though, I guess. I think I started in 2013. I can't even remember when I started. It was that long ago. But I think I started in 2013, so I'm not at 10 years. I would like to see the return of the Weekly Geekery for perhaps a special edition because you ended on 149. Oh, I see. I didn't even think about that. You evolve over time. Exactly. Don't we all? Exactly. So there we go. That's exactly what's happened. I've evolved. Maybe I'll see, Phil. I'm not promising anything. But yeah, 150 would be a better way to end it. But I don't like ending things because I always like to have the chance of coming back with them, you know? So maybe 149 is the mouse way. You know? Over 340k views. That's ridiculous as well. Can't think about that too much either, Rob. That's a lot. You look far too young to have been creating videos for 9 years. Oh, thank you, Pete. Thank you. That's very kind. Whether you revisit should be if it feels right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I won't make 150 for the sake of it. We'll see. But I see your point also, Phil. That's true. 151 after 150. Yeah. Dearie me. Crikey. So much stuff I have made over the years. Dearie me. I don't understand. But yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while that I've been making stuff here on YouTube. Crikey. Here's to the next 1,000. You're still making the jumper. Wow, that's cool though. That's cool. It's going to be amazing when it's done. You're going to feel so good about it. I'm still making a plaque for a certain door. I keep hitting hurdles. I'm being so slow about this. I'm being so slow about this craft project I'm working on. So you're not alone. You're not alone, Shelley. You know, just... Awesome achievement, though. When you count to 1,000 in your head, it takes ages. Yep. It's so many. I can't believe it. On the second sleeve. Yay. There you go. That's all you need. Just the 2. She can't read yet. Okay. Well, hopefully, you know, Robin's door plaque will be ready for when she can read. I can probably promise that. Do you have a blockage about the door plaque? Well, I was working on it today. Something I tried didn't work. So I've had to go back and redo something, basically. That's kind of what's happened. Just something didn't work as well as I would have liked. And now I've thought of an alternative way of doing it. So I'm now doing that. But it's fun, and I did make progress today, so I'm feeling happy about it. And I think we're in like the home straight. Home straight? Is it home straight or home stretch? I think I've asked this before, and the answer did not stick. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's either. Yeah, I want it to be perfect. Exactly. Exactly. So much work. Straight. Home straight. Okay. Home straight. I feel like I'm on the home straight. Like I can see the end. We have video evidence of your painting, said door plaque. Yes. From the early 90s, I think it was. But yes. I can confirm it is painted. obviously spell it correctly when I speak it. Yep. It's okay. I knew what you meant for, so it's good. It's the last straight bit of the running track, right? I'm wondering where I get home stretch from, because I always want to say home stretch. That makes sense, Shelley. That makes sense. No, just recently. Okay, maybe it's been less time than I thought. Well, maybe it's been less time than I thought. Trouble was Shelley sent you an awesome crochet Aloy. Yep, it can never be followed. I will never hit the high standards that is crochet Aloy. She is amazing. She has pride of place. She will soon be joined by more Lego friends, but will still have pride of place. Oh, final stretch is a phrase. But it's true, Shirley. It is amazing. Like, you deserve this praise. Like, it's the best thing I've ever seen. So, yep. But yeah, I'll stop if you want. But yeah, we're gonna have more background friends soon. Kirby always enthusiastic. Face never moves. Face never moves. It was so much fun, I wonder who I can make next. Ooh, wow. Crikey. Crikey. I'm glad it was fun, though. It looks fun. It looks complicated, but fun. I'm glad it was fun. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna have some water. There we go. But yeah, how is everybody? I hope you've had a good start to the week. I've had a nice day. You love the mug. It's a good mug. I like it because it's big. It's a big mug. Do you have any other craft projects in mind? Not really. Not at the moment. But I'm sure the idea spark will come eventually. Yeah, I'm thinking at the moment. Don't ask me that. Too many. Yep, that's tricky. Too many in 0 time. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Need to make a space for your VR setup. I'm very excited about possible future VR. But the VR will not be in here. There's no way. There's no way I'll be having VR in here. That would be dangerous. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a VR headset, but I'm waiting until the Black Friday sales in the hopes that that will help the situation. But I'm very excited about possible future VR. A late birthday present to myself. Super exciting. I am very excited. I am very excited. Did some room decoration recently. That's true. Yeah, DIY. DIY has been happening for the last couple of years. I guess that's where my craft brain is going. Although, you know, I've been doing it very slowly. Not very often have I been decorating. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Watch videos of people walking into things in their room while playing, so definitely be careful. Yeah. Yep. I hope I won't do that, but I can't be sure. I have done VR before and haven't done that, which bodes well. But, you know, I don't know. We shall see. Knee pads. I do have knee pads. I should get knee pads. It takes 1 second per number increment. To count to 1,000 takes about 16 minutes. Well, there you go. To count to 1,000,000 takes 12 days. To count to 1 billion takes about 32 years. Wow. There you go. Crikey. There's some facts. Also, it's interesting because it shows you how numbers works, which is fun. My brain went melt, yeah. I don't even think I could count to 1,000. I'd probably get impatient or bored and then lose count of my number. But hey, you know, if it ever gets to 1944 in one of these live streams, and you know the chat, you know, I'm not doing well at the old chatting. We've got something that we can do for the final 16 minutes of the stream. So that's why I have stitch counters. It'd be rubbish. Yep. Yep. Like, I can count. I am known to be able to do that, but yeah, it's just so easy to get distracted and then be like, I have no idea what I've counted to. Counting in French should be longer. Ah. Click away on it like a train guard. That's cool. Oh, I thought you meant like a little clip that you put in the crochet at a certain number of stitches, but you mean an actual counter. That's so cool. I was just going to suggest perhaps you could do a video where you count to 1,000. We could place bets on what number you reach before you get bored and give up. Oh dear, wow. What a video. A clicky one, that's so cool. ASMR vid. Right. I'm not sure that video will be coming up soon on my channel. But yeah, I am sure they exist. I am sure there are videos on YouTube where people count to very high numbers. Surely there are. There's everything. No doubt. Or maybe like just educational. It could be counting to a certain number just for people learning English or for kids. Yeah, I get that, Shirley. I'm not super into ASMR. I like vlogs with an ASMR style. So they're not ASMR, but they're quite quiet and you hear background noise and there's not much else apart from, you know, just the noise of, I don't know, the radiator or something, or, you know, cooking and the spoon in a bowl or something. But that's more just because I like ambient sound and quiet vlogs chill me out, but I'm not super into ASMR noises. Pikachu seems skeptical. Pikachu is always lying down at on the job at the moment. I'm constantly having to return Pikachu to a more upright position. Like the sound of tools and fixing things. Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Yeah, the mouth noises are not my vibe. Not my vibe. Baking, ASMR, or restoration. Yeah, that's more the type that I'd get along well with. Caroline, good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you had a good weekend. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I've had a lovely weekend. I've had a nice Monday. Yeah, no thank you to human sounds, no. No human sounds, please. Will you make more music tracks for your videos? You have some great ones already. I would like to make more, because I don't have that many, and, you know, it probably gets a bit repetitive. So I would like to make more. I tend to do them in batches, so I suddenly have like a burst of inspiration and then make about 5 in a day. So I feel like I probably have to wait for one of those bursts of inspiration to make any progress with them. So the last time I think I made 3 in the space of a few hours. and I haven't made any since then. So, but yes, definitely, I definitely need more music for my videos. Just have to wait for the muse to hit. Sounded a bit like a hermit. Human sounds, no thank you, yep. Good to see you, Mick. How are you today? I hope you're good. I hope you had a good weekend. Need a composing session, yeah. Like a proper, just sit down, concentrate on music for a bit. I don't really find, I've tried to before, just like while editing video, thinking I need some music for this, and then going to my like music software and just trying to make something. It didn't happen. I just need to like just have a few hours with the music software and just play around with it until I find something I like the sound of, and then work on that, and then do that several times in a row. It's the only way I found that works. So if you're ever wondering why it's all the same music, and then in the space of a week suddenly there's all this new music, it's because I made it all at once. It's the only way I can do it. I like natural sound vlogs, but ASMR grates me. Like I found one time where I was flicking her acrylic nails and popping a tongue. It was me, like nails on the chalkboard. Not my style. Yeah. Oh yes, I did, Mick. Yes, who saw Doctor Who? It was amazing. I loved the latest episode of Doctor Who. Yeah, that does not sound good, Carolyn. Really liked your beach music for Jersey. Oh, thank you, Rob. I'm glad. I am glad. Oh, you liked it too, Phil. Yay. But yeah, Doctor Who, I loved it. It was easily my favourite of Jodie's run. I really enjoyed it. Such a good episode. I'm very excited now for both the 60th anniversary. I don't mean 60th anniversary. Do I mean 60th anniversary? Maybe I do mean 60th anniversary. I'm getting confused. The next one, the next one's next year, and then for the new series at the end of the year. So excited. So excited. I think I said this, but I cried at the end of Doctor Who. I was so freaking happy. It was good. It was good. Really enjoyed Doctor Who. I then watched reviews from people moaning about things, and I just thought, raspberry. Yep. Never please everyone, but I really liked that one. I do mean it's the 60th, okay. Because this is the 60th anniversary of the BBC, but next year is the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who? Or is that right? BBC is 100. Thank you, Phil. That's where I was getting confused. BBC, 100 years of the BBC, yes. 60 years of Doctor Who. There we go. That's where I was getting lost. Sorry, everyone. Sorry about that. I thought that it was the Doctor Who anniversary that I was getting wrong, but it was the BBC one. That does make more sense, because 60 isn't very old for the BBC. Vividly remember the 50th. Oh, I vividly remember the 50th too. Yep. Yeah, where has the time gone? Indeed. It doesn't feel like it was that long since the 50th. 1963. Doctor Who is 60. We had 40 years of the BBC before Doctor Who. Yeah, that does make more sense. So I was like, there was more of a year of a gap, so maybe it's the 50th of Doctor Who, but then I'm pretty sure that already had existed. Dear me. Sorry about that, everyone. It's the good thing about the live stream, is you get my brain farts. Good thing. Deary me. Let's move on from my brain fart. But yeah, Doctor Who was really great. Loved it a lot. I'm very excited for the future. And now on Disney Plus as well. Can you imagine how excited it must have been to have voices in your home through the air? Yeah, isn't that cool? Just suddenly having radio and TV. It's amazing. Technology, eh? Must have felt like magic, yeah. So cool. We're very lucky. We're We had some years where the TARDIS didn't land in the UK. Yes, 89 or something, right? Until there was a film, and then there was the big gap till 2005. Is that right? Crikey. I feel like I need to stop trying to say dates because I'm not so good at the evenings and my brain is not helping. 98 was the film, so 7-year gap. Cool. Those were awful years. Doctor Who-less years. I grew up without Doctor Who. I didn't get any Doctor Who until 2005. Yep, exactly. And now we play video games together all over the globe. Yep. And now I'm looking to get a VR headset. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We can just play board games together. Wherever we are. Isn't that cool? And we don't need to phone each other. You got like voice calls and stuff for free. Online. And I can just stream. With like a 5-second delay. Fun time to be alive, indeed, indeed. Lucky to be able to do these things. Me too, me too. Yes, it's important not to forget how great they are. I watched Girl in the Fireplace in high school and then rediscovered Doctor Who in college and marathoned all of 9 and 10 in 2009 and was hooked from then on. Cool! That's cool. Still no planes in Fortnite. Oh no, Rob. One day, one day. People in 100 years will look back at us and say, how do we live without holodecks? Yep. Tennant's your doctor, Carolyn. Yeah. Eccleston is mine. Always. Always. There we go. But yeah, it was great. People can't teleport to Australia in 2 seconds? How primitive, yep. What is the mug? It's Freudian Sips. Freudian Sips. It is a large mug. Larger than the average mug. Your favourite companion is Miss Pond. Cool. I think my favourite companion is Martha. Is your Doctor the first one you got into Doctor Who with, or your favourite? I think your favourite, right? But people do also say, you know, they use their first Doctor as meaningful as well. Luckily, my first Doctor is my favourite Doctor, so I don't have to worry about the distinction. But you're right, Shelley, I feel like some people would say that their Doctor is their first Doctor. It's interesting. The one that got me into it was Eccleston, but I think my favourite is Tennant. Cool. That's cool. Both great, yeah. For me, it's both because Girl in the Fireplace was my first episode and Tennant, and it's still my favourite episode. Then I started from the beginning, but I already knew Tennant, so he was my favourite, yeah. So Tennant was your first Doctor and your favourite Doctor. Yeah. It's a fantastic choice for the revival. Yep. Saving the world in a leather jacket. Ah, that's cool, Pete. In terms of actors, Tennant is, in my opinion, the best actor. He is a great actor. I love him in Good Omens so much now. But yeah, he's great. I first saw him in Casanova back in the day. Back in the day. Yep, starring Sophia Myles, indeed. Girl in the Fireplace. So cool. Eccleston's also a fine actor, yeah. And Capaldi as well is pretty awesome actor. I loved him in the thick of it. Do wish Eccleston had a bit of time on the show and would come back too, yeah. It's such a shame. Sophia Myles is one of my favourites, that's cool. Yeah, he's doing the audios now. I need to listen to them, I do. Paul McGann's great. They're all great, they're all great. We've been very lucky with all the doctors. They may almost all be really good actors, yeah. It's a good show, it's a good show. We've got so long to wait to the next one, but I'm sure it will fly by. Like Peter Capaldi as an actor, but he is my least favourite The Rival Doctors. Interesting, Karen, interesting. I do have some of the audios and they're really good. Your imagination can work wonders. Cool! I'll have to get to them some point. But you still like him. Oh yeah, so many great villains. I love the Master. I love the Silence. I love the Silence so much. Oh, dear me. Sorry about that. Don't blink. Yeah. I think the Weeping Angels would be my favourite if they'd only been in that one episode and then hadn't returned and we'd never seen them move. I think they would have been my favourite villain if we'd only seen them that time and never moving. But that did not happen. Favourite Master is the current one. He really embraces the role. Sacha Dhawan is amazing. He's so good. I still really love John Sim, but Sacha Dhawan is a great actor and I was so happy when he got the role. I was at one time in my life I was a little obsessed with the History Boys, and he was one of the original cast of that. So I was like, oh my goodness! It was very exciting. Oh, it's blowing a hoolie here. Oh no, it's windy here, but I wouldn't go so far as saying it's hoolie territory. Stay safe, stay safe. Have some of 10's audios and need to listen to those. I also think with the break I want to start from 9 and go all the way through 13 again. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a good way to spend the break. Totally agree about the Angels, right? They stopped being scary when you saw them moving. I'm still bitter about the Angels. Years later. My side of the channel is no Doctor Who land. Do I have a favourite magazine? I only read one magazine, I'm afraid, and it's the Radio Times. It's like the TV, the biggest TV guide here. So that's all I read. It's the only one. Not bought a magazine for years. Yeah, I read the Radio Times. Not as thoroughly as I used to. I used to read it cover to cover. But now I just read the bits of the shows that I like. And, of course, all the TV guide pages, so I know what's on TV. And streaming services and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, the Radio Times is definitely my favourite. I mean, to be fair, even if I read more magazines, I used to read more magazines. And I still would probably pick the Radio Times. It's really good. I recommend the Radio Times. The current Master is great, but he genuinely freaks me out as the Master, but I guess that's the point and what makes him great. Interesting. Like the Waitrose food magazine. That's good. That gets some good recipes, Shelley. Master is supposed to freak you out, yeah. always remember the bit where he was dancing to the Scissor Sisters back in Series 3. So Radio Time's like the main entertainment magazine now, or are there others that are just as popular? I mean, UK people, feel free to correct me, but I think it's the biggest. It's the biggest TV guide magazine. There are other, like, magazines, but TV guides, Radio Times is the biggest. It's from when there was just radio, and it used to be a BBC magazine, but now it's separate. But it's got a lot of history. You know, it's from before TV existed. Used to buy a lot of British movie magazines before the internet. Cool, Rob! There are many magazines in the shops, but I don't know who buys them. Yeah, I don't really get any other magazines. I used to get the Buffy magazine back in the day and the Angel magazine, but that was it. And I'd occasionally get SFX, which is a sci-fi magazine. I'd occasionally get that. I guess model train fans probably still buy the Hornby magazines. I mean, there's a magazine for everyone. I wouldn't be surprised. This version freaks me out, but I also want to punch him. I can find him more upsetting than John Sims one. Matt sometimes gets Uncut magazine. Oh, cool. What genre is that? I don't think I've seen it. Oh, it's a music one. Cool. Do you used to get Sight and Sound? That may not make any sense. No, that's all good, Carolyn. Like analog Spotify. I like that description. Sci-Fi Now issues. Cool. Do they still come with records on the cover, those floppy ones? Wouldn't that be cool? I assume they don't, but that would be amazing. Oh, it does! It does! It comes with a CD and you can discover new artists. That's amazing! I love that! That's really cool. It must be very, it's hard to discover new artists without Spotify or something. So, wow. That's cool. I like that a lot. Still like your physical media. Physical media is good. Still got all my DVDs. Empire, Total Film. Sometimes the CD playlist is curated by a celeb, like Paul McCartney. Oh, cool. That's interesting. Awesome. Yeah, I've still got quite a few CDs, although they're all digital as well. But I couldn't get rid of the CDs. I'm looking at the CDs, by the way. I'm not just seeing something weird in the corner. I was slouching. I slouched. I love that idea, though. Wow, I'm going to have to look up that magazine. You have them digitally, but still keep the CDs taking up space. Yeah, but the CDs have, like, the lyrics in. I love the booklets in a CD. And I can still play them. It's not like they're obsolete. I still have multiple receptacles in which they can be played, be that actual CD player or computer. Discover the band Lightning Bug just by searching for a September song. Cool. Yeah, it's much easier to find music now. I love it. Would you ever get a record player and play vinyl records again? I probably wouldn't, because I don't have that nostalgia about them. And also, somebody explained to me once how to use a record player, and it scared me, because I worried that I'd scratch it. And I also immediately forget the instructions that I was told. So, I probably wouldn't, but I believe they're pretty popular again now. There's as many vinyl records in an HMV as there are CDs now. It's amazing. I love it. You still have your music tapes, Rob? Cool. I feel like I have a few cassette tapes, but not many. Still have all my CDs, which is great because I can put them on iTunes every time I get a new computer. Though this time I had to get a portable DVD player to import them. Yeah, computers now tend not to have disk drives. It's sad. It's very frustrating. You still have them, Rob. Awesome. I want to get a record player for Christmas because my cousin says a record has far better sound. Yeah, I've heard that. You only have to tip on the start button. Okay. You have Shelley's record player, Phil. Cool. I don't touch it, I'm just housing it. It does look so cool in the room, though. Yeah, record players look so cool. They look so good. Like, you can see how they've become popular again, you know? Just the aesthetic and having the physical media and it being an event, you know, to change the music. You can see how it's had a resurgence. It was your dad's old one? That's so cool, Shelley. Also sound good. But the portable DVD player was cheap and now I can still watch and listen to all my CDs and DVDs on my computer. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've got a little... what have I got? Well, my computer's got a disk drive. My laptop I don't, but I have a CD, DVD, ROM drive, a portable one. That I think works. I haven't had to use it for many years. My DVD player now no longer works, but they work in the PlayStation, so I haven't tried to replace it. The biggest problem is that I still have videos and can't play them, but... because the DVD player that broken was also a VCR, so that's fun. Your player is 3 decades old. That's amazing, Rob. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, a portable DVD player is a good shout. I feel like Shelley's dad got his one in the 70s. So cool. That's awesome. Some movies I can only get via DVD and some non-US DVDs, so that's why this portable DVD player and my region-free software is so good. Oh, yeah, that is good. That is good. Probably. You have some UK and German DVDs. Cool. That's awesome. I'm not sure I have any not region 2 DVDs. But yeah, it's tricky with the region locked stuff. I wonder if PlayStations are region locked. Do you still look for DVDs when out and about? When I'm in a charity shop, I look and see what DVDs are there. But when I'm in a shop that sells DVDs, for instance, HMV, I don't really. So I have so many streaming services at this point, you know? It's tricky. I used to buy them all the time, even 5 years ago. But I don't get them so much now. It's sad. I have so many, though. The last DVD I watched was Gladiator. I watched it a few months ago. I watched it here on this computer. Had occasion where the internet goes down for 24 hours plus. To have a box shelf of DVDs and a player is a lifesaver in that situation. True. Very true. Yep. Yeah, I'd be okay if the internet went down for 24 hours. I mean, I wouldn't be okay. I'd be very, very sad and annoyed. But I would have enough DVDs to tide me over. Some we don't get, like, I have the recent Lady Chatterley on DVD because it's only UK. Ah, interesting. Yeah. K-pop is really big on CDs at the moment. So I've bought more CDs in the last couple of years than I've bought probably in the previous 20 years. Maybe not 20, maybe 10. Because when I was at uni, I used to get quite a few CDs. But 10 years. I've got more CDs in the last 2 years than in the last 10. Which I think is, good. Because they make such a big, it's such a big event now. Such a big item at K-pop CD because it's got all this extra stuff. It's just a big event having it now. It's really cool. If you had to pick one favourite film, could you? What would it be? Whenever anybody asked me my favourite film, I always said Back to the Future Part 1. I haven't seen it in about 15 years, so I don't know if it's still my favourite. But I'm not sure what I'd pick instead of it, so let's go with that still. Yep, know your DVD shelves, exactly, Rob. Got extras in the Spice Girls anniversary CD and loved it. Extras are great. Love extras in a CD. Silent Running from 1972. Cool. I really enjoyed Parasite, but I'm not sure it's a favourite film. It's tricky. I'm moving towards Pete with this. I'm not sure I could pick one. I haven't seen Back to the Future Part 1 for so long that I don't feel confident that I haven't seen a film that I like more than it. Meet Joe Black, that's cool. That's cool. I still do like Gladiator, but I'm thinking of it because I just mentioned it 2 minutes ago. There's probably other films that I loved and just can't think of right now. About robots gardening in space. First thing I remember bawling my eyes out watching. Wow, awesome. I think I know that. Great film. Silent Running with Bruce Dern is beautiful. I still find it odd that I can shed tears over robots. Cool. Yes, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Such a good film. Yeah, I watched it a few months ago because we were talking about it somewhere and it made me want to watch it again. It was probably in one of these streams. It made me want to watch it again, so I did. It was good. Demolition Man. It's terrible, but I love it. I mean, sometimes, you gotta go with what your heart wants, Shelley. I don't think I've seen Demolition Man. Like 2001 just for the effects being so advanced. Cool. I think I've seen that. It's for an amazing piece of work. Cool. It's awful, right. Don't watch it, okay. Yes, it is. It's based on historical facts. It is. But Commodus was even worse in real life. If you can imagine such a thing. About Time, animated Beauty and the Beast, When Harry Met Sally, live action Disney Cinderella, and recently Benny and June has been my go-to comfort film, so top 5. Awesome! That's great. Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. Ah, okay. Cool. Yep, no, I haven't seen Demolition Man. Kingdom of Heaven. Do love Gladiator, yeah. It's a good film, it's a good film. It's really long as well, and, I watched the whole thing, which I think is... I don't know, nowadays, I end up on my phone. I'm watching something, but I'm also tend to be doing something else. But I think I watched the whole of Gladiator, apart from maybe a couple of the bits where I, checked my phone. crikey, it's 10 to 8. These streams do fly by. Oh, I'm going to watch some Andor next. I've started Andor. I think I'm 2 episodes in, so I'm not very far in. But I'm enjoying it so far. Maybe I'm only 1 episode in. I'm not very far in. Just got Blade Runner on DVD and I haven't seen it since college, so excited to see it because has the best end speech of any film in my opinion. Cool! Enjoy, Carolyn, enjoy. Kingdom of Heaven is only good in the long DVD version. Interesting, Rob. Yep, not enough time to count to 1,000 exactly, Pete. Oh, that was a hiccup. I was too late. Wasn't paying attention and the time passed. Should watch Kingdom of Heaven. Cool. Looks like we've got a few good films. And Demolition Man. Phantasy Star on my Dreamcast is my comfort video game. Not played it for ages though. I hope my Dreamcast still works. Ooh, might be worth looking. That's cool. I'm not sure what my comfort video game is. I'm not sure I have a comfort video game. Maybe it's Sims. I think it might be Sims. It's a good game for when you want to waste time, you know. You can very easily spend a few hours in Sims. So I think it's good for that sort of thing. Might actually be Sims. There we go. It turns out I do have a comfort video game. The theatrical version is too badly cut down. Always love these streams and always wish they were longer. Yeah. I think Blade Runner, if I'm in the right frame of mind, is probably my favourite film. Ooh, awesome, Pete. Awesome. Demolition Man, Carolyn, for Shelley. Your comfort game is Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's a good comfort game. I always want to say Assassin's Creed though. Did you see me try and say Assassin's Creed New Horizons then? Because I had to think very hard to not say Assassin's Creed. Yep, theatres are open in the UK, Mick. They are. Have been for a while. Yep. Theatres, movie theatres, live theatres, all open. Full houses. This is not a recommendation. I will try that one, Shelley. Please don't. Shelley accidentally recommending Demolition Man to everyone. It's amazing. I love it so much. I want to see it now, Shelley. If you do, don't blame me. Okay, that's what we'll go for. If we do end up watching Demolition Man because of Shelley's complete demolishing of it, then we won't blame you. We won't let it trace back to you. Rutger Hauer is brilliant. Cool. Your comfort game was Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64. Not all of it. Some of it was scary and stressful, but much of the exploration was wonderful. Awesome. Awesome. Sandra Bullock is fine in Demolition Man. Cool. But yeah, video games are so good for stress. I am enjoying Fall Guys, but I wouldn't call it a comfort game. It's I find it to be a good stress game because it's very difficult to think about anything else when you're playing Fall Guys. But it's also quite stressful. So you're stressing yourself with Fall Guys, but then it's better than stressing yourself with other things. So I think it's a good stress game, I find, Fall Guys. But comfort game, definitely not. Or a lot of words. Oh. Yeah, that's cool, Pete, about Ocarina of Time. Just watched Ladyhawke recently and it solidified Rutger Hauer as a favourite actor for me. Cool, I've seen that. I don't remember why. If Sandra Bullock is in it, I definitely want to see it. Cool. Yes, exactly. That's a better way of saying it. Fall Guys is a forget your stress by having this new stress. Yep, that's better, Phil. That's better. Stardew Valley is lovely. I have that, but I don't know, I've never got into it. I'm too impatient, I think, for Stardew Valley. I can barely cope with Animal Crossing. I call Fall Guys cotton candy rainbow stress. Yeah. It's like stress with sweetener. Fortnite. Fortnite is a good de-stressing game. The lead is nicknamed Mouse in Lady Hawk. Wow, how have I forgotten that? Yes, I'm in it, Shelley. I'm in the Puff Pals Discord. Are you? Did you get your invite? Yes, very excited. You too, awesome. I meant to mention it and I completely forgot. Very excited for Puff Pals. I feel like I shouldn't have an issue with Puff Pals. Puff Pals is going to have arcade games. From what I remember. I was very excited about it. Power Wash Simulator. The perfect play and have a chat game. Shelley and I play that one when new places come in. That's cool. Yeah, I've seen that in the Discord sometimes. Ooh, Matthew Broderick. Meant to mention it too. Yup. I think it was because it was happening slowly over a few days. I think that's why I forgot. Because it was like, it's happening, and then it happened, and then I had to wait, to get access, and I just forgot. Puff Pals is an upcoming, cute game similar to Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, that sort of game, that there was a Kickstarter for, and me and Shelley both pledged, so we've got we will have alpha access. But it just looked so good. Puff Pals being little plushy creatures that we will be able to have as friends in the game. For a recent 2022 film recommendation, I can recommend The Outfit with Mark Rylance, Zoe Deutsch, Johnny Flynn, Simon Russell Beale. You won't look at your phone much. Oh, cool. Thank you for the recommendation, Pete. I'll have to look that up. The Outfit. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, Carolyn. I can't remember, when Alpha Access starts, but I think it's a good year or two, and then it'll be a while until it's out properly. But, yeah, I'm excited. It just looked too good. I had to back it. I believe it will be on Switch, from what I remember. Early 2023, Shelley. Ooh, cool. Crikey, that's not long. Crikey. That's exciting. It's late 2022 right now. I think it's going to be later. Yep. I would not be surprised, and also I would not be disappointed, I'll wait. You know what I mean? Been meaning to watch that one. Good to know it's good. Must have been a year ago you mentioned it. It was a while back. I can't remember exactly when. I think it was definitely this year, but I don't know when. It could have been January. I think. Wow. That's cool. Crikey. I am nearly at the end of the stream. It's been so fun. I've really enjoyed it. We've got some film recommendations. We've got some game recommendations. It's been really, really great. So good. I always enjoy this. And our next one will be our December stream, because that's how dates work. And it's near the end of the year. I don't know why I said that so weirdly, but there we go. We should have a chat about Headless later if you finished it too. I haven't finished Headless, Carolyn. I need to. I need to watch Headless. I need to. I'm very behind. I got a little distracted by Fantasy High. We're getting an Aloy series. That's amazing, Rob. This 1,000-ish video has been a blast. Happy 1,000-ish videos, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the previous 1,000. I look forward to the next 1,000. Do it. The end is bonkers. Okay, I would definitely will. I've heard that the end is good, so yep. That's right, Rob. The next live stream, crikey, well remembered, Rob. I would have forgotten to mention it. The next live stream will be our December live stream, which, as traditional, will be our Christmas tree putting up live stream. So not one to be missed. It will be the first Monday of December. I don't know when that is, but it will be the first Monday of December, and it will be at 7 p.m. GMT. Check out the outfit about an English tailor performances. I will. Pete, thank you for the recommendation. It was fantastic. Awesome. Congratulations again on all your productivity. Yes, congratulations everyone on all of our productivities. I won't miss it. Yes. I got overcome by Sean Connery for some reason. But yes, take care everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Have a great week. I'll be back here on YouTube possibly this week, possibly with the Mouse Moments of the weekend. I have started filming it, but that's not necessarily to say that it will be out this Sunday. It might be out the next Sunday. But, you know, it'll be at some point. It will exist. It will be the 5th. Ah, thank you, Rob. That's perfect. 5th of December, everyone. Perfect. I feel like the last Christmas tree. Yeah, I know. Not long ago, Carolyn. Not long ago. Maybe that was the traditional, you know, September tree. Have a good night. Yes, have a good night, everyone. It was really great chatting. As Carolyn says, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. It's been the best. Hopefully see you in December for the Christmas tree. But before then, you know, I'll be on YouTube making more videos. I've got to get the next 1,000 out, you know. I want the next 1,000 out. So there'll be more coming soon. And I'll be on Twitch as well, and Patreon, and all the other places where you can find me, whether you want to or not. Right. Anyway, next 1,000 starts here. Yep. Let's do it. Right. Have a great evening, everyone. I'm going to go watch Andor. Thank you for hanging out. It's been so much fun, as always. Oh, yeah, and Discord as well. I'm always there. We will annoy you on Discord. Perfect. I look forward to it, Rob. I look forward to it. Right. See you later. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.